Welcome back to Ask Allison. Here is today's question. Should I start out taking insurance and then transition to private pay? So first, I want to thank Therapy Notes for sponsoring Ask Allison. If you're looking for an all-in-one practice management system, you need to check out Therapy Notes. It's top rated on Trustpilot. It does all the back-end pieces that you need to do for your private practice: scheduling, charging, billing insurance, doing your notes, sending reminders, storing your intake paperwork, doing your online video sessions, all in one platform. It's awesome. You can get 2 months free to play with it if you use the code ABUNDANT at checkout at therapynotes.com. I see this question so much, and I often don't agree with the answers that other people give. The answers that people give are so often based on their own experience and their own life circumstances. So the benefit of having helped thousands of therapists in their practice is that I recognize that not everyone has the same setup that I do or that you do. So I'm going to start out answering with the very infuriating, it depends. Sorry about that. I don't ever want taking insurance to be a fear-based decision. So you can have what you want. We talk about this all the time, but sometimes it's a reality-based decision for the short term. And here is why. If you don't have much in savings and you're working full-time in a place that you really need to get out of to preserve your mental health, maybe you have family that depends on your income, or you're single and you have bills to pay with no kindly benefactor who's willing to take care of them for you. If you find one of those, let me know. I'd like one too. Basically, if you're in the position that many of us are in, plus there's urgency to leave your job and not much time to devote to marketing, this is a circumstance in which it might make sense to take insurance initially. Sorry. If your goal is to not take insurance, know that you will pay the piper. So you're going to be paid less. You're going to have a conversation with your clients later when you transition, when you tell them that you're not taking insurance anymore. That's a really stressful conversation for therapists to have with every single client. It causes therapists so much anxiety. It almost always goes better than people expect, but people often will put that off, sometimes for years, because they're so worried about having that conversation. If you take this path, know that you've probably got 3 more months in your job while you wait to be approved for insurance. I would recommend just doing that paperwork today. If you're considering taking insurance at all, it's okay if you're on the fence. If you change your mind in 2 or 3 months, or longer for some, when they send you a contract to sign, you don't have to sign it. So know that you can kind of do the paperwork now and decide later. If you take one of those factors out, maybe you aren't totally reliant on your salary, or you have 3 to 6 months of savings, or maybe most impactful, you don't have true urgency about leaving your job, you can do both at once, then I want you to really consider starting the practice you want now without insurance. You have the time to build slower, which is going to happen in the vast majority of private pay practices. Depending on where you live, sometimes those insurance payments are 30 to 50% of your full fee. I'm looking at you, Southern California. And in that case, you need 2 to 3 insurance clients for every 1 private pay client. So you can become profitable in the same amount of time in a lot of cases doing a private pay practice as a faster build in an insurance practice. Now, not every area has that disparity, so definitely find out how much insurance pays in your zip code before you make that determination. And I would say if you are in a position where you are very cash strapped and it is a very, very true big risk for you to do this, starting with insurance is fine. I did that when I moved from Seattle to Asheville because we didn't have a lot of lead time before our move. So I wasn't feeling super confident in my ability to build up what I needed to build up quickly. And I don't regret it. I got off insurance when I could get off insurance. It was fine. Today's free worksheet helps you sort through whether you should take insurance. I don't have a dog in this fight. It's meant to open your eyes to all possibilities, to explore your own values and ethics around insurance versus private pay. I legitimately don't care what you choose, as long as it's what you really want for your practice. If you want help for any stage of practice building, check out how we can help you at abundancepracticebuilding.com/work with us. If you have questions for Ask Allison, DM me over on Instagram where I'm abundance practice building with underscores in between. Abundance underscore practice underscore building. All right. Have a great one.